everybody. I am recording this Thursday evening in Maine, and if you're listening to this, it means that I wasn't able to be present online at our appointed time, but I'm thinking of you and hope that you enjoy this meditation. So we can start in the usual way. You can just take a few moments and stretch or roll anything, move your body in any way that feels comfortable. And as you do, you can take in your surroundings and just notice the colors and shapes that you see. Notice any sounds that you hear, distant or nearby, and also notice any taste in your mouth, any smells in the air, how the air feels, if it's warm or cool or humid or dry, if there's any movement of air near you. You can also notice the lighting in your room or space or outdoors, the natural light. Notice any people or animals in your vicinity. And when you're ready, you can begin to settle in. You can close your eyes if you'd like, or you can also leave them open. We'll begin with some nice deep breaths. Allowing yourself to arrive in this moment, to begin to transition to a meditative space, preparing to allow yourselves this time to relax, to be still, to be quiet, to allow your focus to drift inwards. You might begin to note thoughts that are in your head, carrying through from the day or the week, or all the holidays that we've just had, all the ups and downs, whatever is happening in the world, your own world or the world at large. Just noting what is most on your mind as we come into meditation now. You can just notice it, you don't have to banish it. You might notice if you feel focused or distracted, if you feel calm or restless. You might also begin to notice sensations in your body, any points of contact with the floor or the furniture, chair or couch or bed, ground. You might begin to feel supported by the ground and the earth beneath you. Noticing any parts of your body that feel particularly calm and relaxed and pleasant, and any parts that feel tight or achy, sore, or in pain, any areas of tension. You might breathe some refreshing air into those spots for the time being, but no need to force anything or change anything. And then noticing your emotions, whatever you're feeling right now. You might put a hand gently on your heart, providing some love and warmth to yourself. You might listen for your neshama, just noticing any messages from deep within that your soul might have for you, especially as we head into Shabbat, into this holy time, this sacred time. In this particular Shabbat, when we read the very beginning of the Torah, Bereshit, in the beginning. But for now, just taking some more nice deep breaths, maybe lengthening them ever so slightly, if it feels comfortable and easy. Lengthening and deepening. Continuing to sink a little deeper into a more relaxed state. Allowing your mind some time to rest. Softening and relaxing your body, your mind, even your emotions. Allowing some spaciousness and breathing room for everything you're experiencing right now. Breathing in fresh air and nutrients for your body. Letting all those spiritual and physiological vitamins and nutrients course all the way through your blood and to every fiber, muscle, joint, and ligament and tendon, all the parts of your body. Carrying in those nutrients, refreshing and renewing your body with every breath. And releasing the carbon dioxide on your exhale. Letting go of all the things your body no longer needs. All the waste products from your cells, any old and tired energy, replaced with all the new and fresh energy. Just by breathing in the most natural way. And just noticing how your breath is today, in this moment. Noticing if it feels even and regular, or maybe erratic or uneven. There's no right or wrong. It's all fine, however it is. Noticing if you're tending to breathe through your nose or through your mouth. If the air feels warm or cool, dry or moist. Notice if you can feel your lungs moving as you breathe, or your diaphragm, or any other part of your body. Notice as you breathe if there are any images that arise, any colors or shapes that appear in your mind's eye, anything you visualize as you attend to your breath. Notice if you feel any pulsing or vibration or any other energetic sensations as you breathe. Or maybe if you're able to sense your heartbeat, your pulse, anywhere in your body. Just letting your breath be however it is. Notice if there's any space between your breaths. And notice how your breath is completely unique to you. Just as we're all unique individuals, infinite number of possibilities, ways to be a human being. So many things we can share with each other, but essentially we are totally unique and different from one another. And very much needed in the world. Each one of us uniquely positioned to have impact on the people around us, and the natural world too. The natural world, just on the other side of the equinox, in nearly even amounts of daylight and darkness. And heading into a time of more darkness and colder weather in the northern hemisphere, many of us in the northeast. Noticing how that feels in your body, in your mind, your emotions. Do you like this time of year, or do you feel sad about summer leaving, or maybe a combination? Just paying attention to whatever arises for you as you consider how the earth is breathing now. What does the earth feel like? Have you noticed anything about changing colors or vegetation, animal behavior, weather patterns, the feel of the air, the angle of the sun, the constellations at night? All of these things noted in Bereshit, in our Torah portion this week. A time when we recognize not just all the parts of nature, but that life force behind it all. Many call it God, or sacred energy, divine energy, natural energy, whatever it is that causes all of these things to happen. Some people might call it physics, or astronomy, chemistry. And just taking a moment to fathom the mystery of it all. The planets orbiting the sun, the moons orbiting the planets, and our galaxy just one of so many in the universe. Our solar system just one in the galaxy. All the multitude of animals and insects and birds and fish, all the creatures on Earth, and all the different types of environments, rainforests and deserts, temperate areas, equatorial areas, lots of ocean, mountains, rivers, and gardens. The earth also hanging in a balance, suffering so much, warming oceans and wildfires, melting ice caps, but also thriving and continuing to be generative and creative, productive. Very resilient. And during this parsha of creation, humans being created in the image of the divine, meaning perhaps that we are capable of bringing so much light and holiness to the world as well as God, together with God. That we can be filled with compassion and forgiveness and repair and renewal. That we can bring light and beauty and care to each other and to the natural world. And we can support each other in times of difficulty and challenge, which there are no shortage of in our lives. We all have different challenges. We all face our challenges differently. But we can be together. Bear witness for each other. Be present with each other. Find ways to walk together through the difficulties. And also to help amplify the joy, sometimes right in the midst of struggling and suffering. The joy not negating the suffering, and the suffering not negating the joy, but coexisting. Taking a moment, noticing your breath again. Notice if anything has shifted or changed. Noticing again any rhythm to your breathing or any rhythm of any pulsing in your body, whether from your heart or from any other type of energy flow that you're aware of. Noticing on your inhale and on your exhale if right now you feel more in a position to be accepting help and support from others, or maybe providing that for others, or maybe a combination. We don't always feel equal amounts of each, and that's totally fine. Just noticing where you are right now. Do you need support? Do you have energy to give and to support others? Or are you walking just to find enough balance? As humans, we're created in partnership with each other. We can be partners to each other as well, helping each other. Not having identical experiences, but having many shared points of connection. Letting your energy flow naturally, maybe in and out on your inhale and exhale. Letting it run its course and do its thing without you needing to direct or push it. Allowing your mind to wander. Allowing your body to sink a little deeper. Being held up by the furniture, the ground. Sinking roots deep into the earth and stretching branches way up to the heavens. Allowing space for the mysteriousness of creation. Maybe wondering what you were created for. Why are you here? You specifically, you uniquely. Maybe the answer comes or maybe not. It's just fine to be open to it. What are your struggles? What are your talents? What are your hopes and dreams? What makes you happiest? Or who makes you happiest? Taking a moment to celebrate those things, to be grateful for whatever it is that makes you happy, or whoever it is that makes you happy. In a moment, I'll begin a nigun. And you can always sing along on mute, or you can use the time to slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Just noting before we do anything that's come up for you. Any images or ideas. Notice again how your body feels and your emotions and the state of your mind. Maybe the state of your soul. Kol ha-neshama tehalleluya, hallelujah. Kol ha-neshama tehalleluya, hallelujah. Kol ha-neshama tehalleluya, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Good Shabbos, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. I hope you have a really wonderful Shabbat. If you're able to hear or read Bereshit, it's an exciting parsha starting at the beginning. And again, I'm sorry for the interruption and me not being able to be there live with you in real time. But I'm thinking of you and look forward to next week when we'll be back on a normal schedule for me. And yeah, you're always welcome to come to Friday morning meditation, and stay tuned for more upcoming announcements. Okay, good Shabbos, everybody. Bye-bye.